Let me just say happy day 35. But let me just get one thing clear. Whoever said running was a mental thing lied. Straight up lied. Because why was my legs burning from hell? Now, I am proud of myself that I made it three-fourths of the way around the track, right? Jogging. And I got my speed down to um, 16 minutes. Did I do the whole mile? No. Because when I tell you I mentally pushed myself, I went there. But my body, it took me double the time to walk back into the house. It took me 10 minutes to walk back into the house. And when I tell you, as soon as I stepped foot in this house, I opened a bottle of mustard and just poured it down my mouth. My legs was cramping. If you know about the mustard thing, then you know. But, whoever said that lied because my legs never felt worse. And after this, I'm going to go put them right back up because they hurt. But I'm so proud of myself that I still made it three-fourths of the way, which means like if I continue that speed, I will be down to 16 minutes. The lowest was like 15 minutes and 14 seconds. But that's still amazing. That is still amazing, and I'm still proud of myself for that. So kudos to me. All right. So I told you yesterday how that I wanted to get more into the word and get really start to infuse the Bible more, right? So I knew I wanted to read something from Psalms, and I was like, Lord, just guide me. And it's just so ironic how these two scriptures end up going hand in hand with each other. But it's even more ironic that I'm doing them backwards. So I'm actually going to read the whole chapter 88. Well, just listen. Um, I'm really going to read the whole chapter of 88. And just so y'all can see the parallels of what I said then, what I said when I said about Isaiah 61:3 and Psalms 88:1. All right. So, I think I read the whole chapter of Isaiah 61, if I'm not mistaken, or I think I read 1 through 4, to be quite honest with you, but I can't quite remember. But anyway, all right. All right, so it says, O Lord of my salvation, I cry out to you by day. I come to you at night. Now hear my prayer. Listen to me cry, for my life is full of troubles and death draws near. I am as good as dead, like a strong man with no strength left. They have left me among the dead, and I lie like a corpse in a grave. I am forgotten, cut off from your care. Have you thrown me into the lowest pit, into the darkest depths? Your anger weighs down on me with wave after wave. You have engulfed me. You have driven my friends away by making me repulsive to them. I am in a trap with no way of escape. My eyes are blinded by my tears. Each day I beg for your help. O Lord, I lift my hands to you for mercy. Are you wonderful? Are your wonderful deeds of any use to the dead? Do the dead rise up and praise you? Can those in the grave declare your unfailing love? Can they proclaim your faithfulness in the place of destruction? Can the darkness speak of your wonderful deeds? Can anyone in the land of forgetfulness talk about your righteousness? O Lord, I cry out to you. I will keep on pleading day by day. O Lord, why do you reject me? Why do you turn your face from me? I have been sick and close to death since my youth. I stand helpless and desperate before your terrors. Your fierce anger has overwhelmed me. Your terrors have paralyzed me. They swirl around me like flood waters all day long. They have engulfed me completely. You have taken away my companions and loved ones. Darkness is my closest friend. Don't ask why I was so close to the daggone camera, but um, it's just it just brings me back to I was once here. I was once here in my darkest moments, and I was questioning, pleading, praying, and I was like, God, how could you forget about me? How could you forget about me? And why would you forget about me? But just as remember when how they treated Jesus, right? And he died on the cross for our sins, and then he was risen again. Same with us in likeness to him. Did he not say that? He said we are in likeness of him. So didn't he go through hardships? Didn't people not believe him? Didn't people leave him? In Isaiah 61:3, right? It says, I am now using you as a testimony. I am now clothing you with joy. I have not forgotten about you. I needed you to go through that so you can help then others, so you can be a testimony, so you can be a prophet. It was not in vain. And I was just like, dang, God, you right on point. You right on point. Because when I was coming out the house, I was like, all right, like, how am I going to connect it to? And it was like, go back to Isaiah 61:3, but it was 61:1-4. I'm going to say that because I know I read more verses, but, and I was just like, God, it's on point. Because I had to strip you. Sorry, I just messed up my car. I had to strip you of everything. I had to get rid of everybody and isolate you. So when you came back, they didn't recognize you. So when you came back, you can now lead them. I didn't forget about you. But when you allow Spirit to spiritually make you over, of course He's going to strip you of everything. Just as though He was stripped down to everything, He was stripped down to nothing. Are we not in likeness of our Father? When you hear people's stories, when you hear my stories and the transformation that I went through, do I look like anything that I've gone through? Do you see the scars? Do you see the fear in my eyes? No, I am filled with love and I am filled with joy because the moment I received my blessing, I was released of all the pain. It didn't matter to me no more. It didn't exist to me anymore. Because now I am made anew. Yes. Does it suck that sometimes we get stripped of our relationships, we get stripped of our homes, we get stripped of our jobs, we lose everything, but our bounce back be crazy? That is nothing but God. That is nothing but you receiving your blessings, for staying strong, for continue to pray. It literally said, I was pleading out for you every day. Are you not hearing me? And your blessing is your answer. God heard you. I heard you, baby. I just needed you to keep going. And you did. You kept your faith. And because you kept your faith, God has now been like, yes, my child. Because you stayed strong, because you didn't give up on me, even though you thought I gave up on you. You continued to love me despite not hearing from me, despite not seeing me. You could have stopped praying, but you didn't. You could have gave up, but you didn't. It says, I am now in my darkest moments. Did you not drop me off in the lowest pit? Honey, but when you got out of that, you had no idea what was growing around you. When you got out of that, your blessing was right there waiting for you. What? Psalms is literally one of my favorite books in the Bible, I must say. Because it teaches so much about love. Hold on. And then because Psalms is where I really once was through my abusive relationship. Man, when I tell you I thought God forgot about me, I will never forget this prophet telling me, she said, you better leave because he will kill you. And I believed her. She didn't know me from a can of paint. A babe. That's confirmation. That was confirmation. I was the first time in her church, and I sat back a few rows, and at the end, she literally looked at me. She's like, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through. But she said, that man, the next time he comes to you, she said, call the cops. She said, call the cops immediately. And I did. Now, did I go back? Yes. Yes. Actually, no, because he was staying in my mother's house. But I did what she instructed me to do. And who knows, that maybe would have saved my life that day. But nonetheless, like, I was there. I was there when I was abused and I was dragged back in my house and held captive for 24 hours. Nobody knows stuff like that. Nobody knows just the stories that I went through from my abuse. I remember coming in the house late and me getting beat because I wouldn't answer my phone because I didn't want to talk to him. I was just happening to be sitting in the living room, and he would come out and drag me to the bedroom, beat me, and then apologize. I had been through that. My chronic illnesses, my health, I had been through that. I got through that, and I kicked it ass. So I know that God is going to use me as a testimony. I know that He's spiritually making me over. You can't tell me nothing different. I was Psalms 88. Now I'm Isaiah 61. God is forever good. God is amazing. God is amazing. You ask and you shall receive. And I told God that utilize me and allow me to connect the Bible biblically and spiritually. You know what I mean? Elevate me in this season and continue to elevate me. And I am flowing because I have risen. I am now, it's now my harvest season. Man, look, hold on. My sunflower. I love sunflowers. I love sunflowers. And I started this sunflower literally the beginning of this season. March, at the end of March. I started this yeah, I started my sunflower. And look at it now. I tell you, if I know I'm on the right path by what grows around me. So look. Oh wait, if y'all can see it. So keep keep going. God hears your prayers, and I promise you, He's going to answer them in divine timing. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Don't be stressed. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I promise you. I love y'all. Have a good day. It's going to answer.